This task is about creating a GUI using the Raspberry Pi board, which I will explain in detail further. So talking about the components, the first and foremost thing is, as you all know, we must have a Raspberry Pi. In this case I am using Raspberry Pi 4 module with the fan case so it doesn't get heat up, and you must have noobs installed on it. And then I am using power supply as power bank. I am using power bank as a power supply. You can directly connect it to the supply. And then we need to have 4 jumper wires, male to female, 1 for ground, 3 for the pins. So as you can see, I have set up here from 9, 10, 11 pins. I have collected all the positive terminals of these LEDs and gave a common ground to all the LEDs. Then you must also have VNC viewer on your laptops so that you can see the functioning of the Raspberry Pi over here and write your code. So hello everyone, my name is Atik, and now I am going to explain you the code for making a GUI in the Raspberry Pi. So from first we have to import TkInter, as I have explained earlier that I will be using TkInter library here that is used to build graphical user interface, and I am using Python programming here. GPIO 0, from GPIO 0 we have to import LED, so that is used to initialize GPIO pins. Then we, as you all know, we have to import RPI Raspberry Pi dot general purpose input output. Then we have to initialize the LEDs. I'll be marking at the same time. LED 1 that I will be using for red, that is given the 11 pin mode over the Raspberry Pi module. Then LED 2, that is the blue LED, will be given 10 pin mode. LED 3, that will be the green LED, will be given 9 pin mode. Then root equals to TK, this thing. This basically initialize the GUI window, which looks let me show you first. It looks like this. So this window is generalized by this. So the geometry for this window is 300 by 400 pixels. Then root.configure, here we'll specify the background of that window, and then the label that you see at the top mode, which is this, which LED you want to blink. Then we'll give it shape and size by paddy equals 30. Then I have made 3 functions: def red, def blue, def green. So I'll not go in much technical knowledge. I'll basically give you the overview so that you can understand. So when LED is off, like when red LED is off, then it will display red is off, and in the case it is on, then it will display the red is on. So the basic function of this is that. And also when the red LED will be on, the other 2 LEDs will automatically turn off in case it was on earlier. That I'll demonstrate later on in the demonstration part. So like this, red is on, red is off, blue is on, blue is off, green is on, and the green is off. Moving ahead, I have made a function def close. So this is basically, you need to create this for enabling this quit button. Like you don't have to quit always from this cross, you can also press exit and this windows gets closed. So for this RPI GPIO.cleanup is used, then destroy. So here I have specified the color, shape and size of that buttons, which is the red, blue and green LED respectively. So this is created using the radio button. As you all know, these are the radio buttons. So for this, first is text red, then the background or foreground is white, and then the background is red. So foreground means the text that is written, and background means where it is written, so the shape will that is red. Then the command red, this command red will link it to the function red over here which I have created. So the same goes for all other two buttons also, blue and green. Then we have the label. This label is basically that is telling you whether which LED is on, which is off, so that is this label. Then we have the exit button, which is to close or exit the window, which is linked with the close function over here, like command equals to close. And at last we have root dot main loop. So as you can see, I have written over here, it is an infinite loop that is used to run application for infinite time. So this is the basic information. If you work step by step, then it is not difficult to write this code, and you can add many more functionalities to it. So after assembling all the components, all the wires, like you must have this type of setup, and then you need to open VNC viewer, paste your code there and upload it over the Raspberry Pi board. Then you just need to run this, and as soon as you run, GUI window opens up, as you can see. So here, as I will click on red, the red LED will glow and it will show red is on, and then blue, and the same goes for green. So as you can see, when I am pressing red, the green turns off. When I am pressing blue, the red turns off. So this happens for all. At a time only one LED will glow, and then if you want to exit this loop or exit this GUI basically, so there is a exit button. So that's it. Thank you.